Hi, I'm Keith with Whissel Realty, and today I'm going to be talking to you about one of the most common questions I get from homeowners who are deciding to whether or not they're going to sell their home or hold on to it for a couple years and then sell it. So I've done a little breakdown here to help show you the cost savings versus actually your net gains. For example, if we were to take your home today and we were to sell it for $550,000, and after paying off your loan, which is $350,000, you would net $200,000 tax-free money. Well, the caveat is you would need to live in your home the last 2 of the 5 years. So on the flip side, there are clients that ask me, well, what if I was to hold on to it for 3 years and then sell it? So this is what it's going to look like in 3 years if you were to sell the same $550,000 home. For the next 36 months, you're going to rent it out for $3,500 a month. You minus out your monthly expenses. So over the course of a year, you're going to have expenses like pest control, management fees, maintenance, insurance fees, vacancy fees, and etc. And on average, that averages out to about 40%, which is going to leave you a gross rent of $2,100 a month. Well, we got to factor in then your monthly P&I payment. So on this example here, we did a P&I payment of $3,000 a month. So when you do the math, if you're grossing $2,100 a month and you have a monthly payment of $3,000, that's going to leave you a negative $900 a month net rent or a negative cash flow. Over the course of the next 36 months, if you multiply that out, at the end of 36 months or in 3 years, you're going to have a negative net balance of $32,000. So let's just move over here and see what that's going to look like in 3 years when you go to sell the house. So the first thing to take into consideration is for the next 3 years, a conservative 3% appreciation every year for the next 3 years is going to raise the value of your $550,000 home to $600,000. At the sale, we're going to deduct out the payment and interest balance, which is $350,000, leaving you a remaining net balance of $250,000 net. Well, due to the fact that you moved out of your house and you haven't occupied it for the last 2 of the 5 years, you're now going to pay a capital gains tax of 20%. So let's less out 20% from your net proceeds, and that's going to leave you a net balance of $200,000. Well, we're almost finished. The last item in here that we'd have to deduct from your net proceeds is that negative $3,200,000 for the 3 years, and that's going to leave you a net proceeds of $168,000. So in looking at the two comparisons here, on one hand, if you sell it today, you're going to net $200,000 tax-free, no tenant headaches, no vacancy headaches, no maintenance and repair headaches. Or over here on the flip side, you choose to rent it out for the next 3 years, you deal with all the above, and when you go to sell, you're going to net $168,000. So my question to you is, do you want $200,000 today tax-free, or would you like $168,000 with all the headache in 3 years from now? The question's yours. I'm Keith with Whissel Realty, 760-456-9471.